Silence is golden because it just is. When someone doesn't talk a lot, that person usually is the most successful because when somebody is silent, they learn. If somebody is constantly talking, they're not really gaining. Unless, okay, look, for example, let's say you're in school, right? And there's just this one person that always talks. Like he tries to talk to everybody in the classroom. He don't ever learn nothing. And even in the case, he just talks, he talks. And he barely gets good grades. You know why? Because he's not paying attention. He's not listening to the teacher. He keeps talking. But you're silent. You might talk to your friends now and then, the teacher, but you don't talk that much, right? You barely talk because you're gaining information. You get straight A's because you're not talking so much. You're listening. You're listening and you're gaining in knowledge. Now, let's say, because remember, you don't stay in school forever. But let's say you're very quiet, right? You don't talk. I'm quiet myself. I don't like talking that much, unless I'm recording a video. But I know now I'm talking, but in real life, I don't like to talk that much. I don't. But let's say you're in school, right? And let's say you make bad grades, but you're very quiet and you do your best. You do the best of your ability, right? You do the best you can do, but you're quiet. Very, very quiet. And all the kids like, this guy got bad grades, but you don't listen to him. You just stay quiet. You graduate high school, da da da, and you become very successful because throughout your years, you've learned a lot of things. Like for example, this could be an example. When you go home, you might try and learn a new language, and by high school, you know that language like that, or something like that. But you never told anybody because you're silent. See, that was just an example. But the silent people, they don't talk much because they're gaining new info. They listen with their ears. They don't talk that much. But when they do talk, you gotta listen up because usually when a quiet person talks, it's something informative. It's something very intellectual, something that's smart, something that could possibly help you. Okay, it's usually like I'm serious, bro. When a quiet person talks, they usually got something good to say. It's almost all the time. Okay, almost all the time. Yeah. So if you're quiet, it's all good, bro. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You do you. Okay, the quiet ones be the most successful. Look at Takeoff from the Migos. Bro, that's a perfect bro, that's a perfect example. If you don't know, Takeoff is one of the members of Migos. And Takeoff in interviews, he barely talks. But Takeoff do not talk that much. Yeah, he got the most cleanest flow. Takeoff from the Migos got a very clean flow, but he barely talks in interviews. Each interview, Takeoff do not talk that much, but yet he has the most cleanest flow out of Migos. His flow, like nobody matches energy. It's just somebody's flow that's just really amazing to me. And yet, every time he's in an interview, he barely talks, and he rich and successful. But that's just an example. You got to be that example, okay? I'm telling you, man. Quiet ones be the most successful, okay? Quiet ones be the most successful. They be the smartest ones. Just because a quiet kid is getting straight F's in school, you don't know what he's doing at home. For all you know, a quiet kid might be trying to learn a new language, Peter. You don't know that. You too focused on school. Nobody stays in school forever. Okay, you're gonna get out eventually. Okay, I'm telling you, man. Quiet, bro. Quiet ones be the most successful. Even if they get bad, like quiet kids in school, even if they get bad grades in school, they might be doing something entirely else at home. Bro, they might be Bitcoin mining at home. They might be making money Bitcoin mining, right? But you don't know that because they quiet, they listen. All right, man. I don't think I got nothing else to say, but if you are quiet, you just keep doing you. Don't try to pretend to be someone you're not. If you're quiet, be quiet. That's just you. That's your personality. You're more than likely smart. I almost guarantee, bro. If you're quiet, you're probably very smart. I almost guarantee it. Almost guarantee it, man. You probably are mad smart. I almost guarantee it. But yeah, that's all the info about quietness. I'm out.